You are tuned into Real Talk with Mike and Lisa on Real Entertainment Radio.
Hey, what's going on? Thank y'all for tuning in to Real Talk.
Mike got a bug in his throat.
With Mike and Lisa. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're back. We back with another episode of the Hottest Online Talk Radio Show. I am off the chain today, and I've been doing everything today to try to calm my poor self down.
You having issues?
Yeah, I'm having some major issues, but it's nothing that we can't fix, man. We back. We are back.
I'm back.
Lisa, I was going to say that, Lisa.
I beat you
since you beat me to it, Lisa is back, y'all.
Hi.
Some of y'all made a big fuss last week. Lisa back.
I missed you guys, though. I did call in, though.
Oh, yeah,
I did call in. I said hi. I had my little opinion.
Oh, no.
For the topic and everything, so.
Hey, Lisa, I went back to listen to the show, and I was like, just let me listen to the show. And, you know, when you're in the middle of the show, man, you're trying to do a whole bunch of things. And you're not really just, you want to give the callers the most undivided attention.
Right.
That you got.
Right.
And you try to catch everything, but it's impossible to catch everything.
Mm-hmm.
But you gave a lot of good feedback on that, man.
Really?
I'm like, damn, my girl went in on this.
Okay, that's what's up.
She went in on this. I was like, okay. And I was just thinking about, damn, I wish I was paying more attention. I mean, not like I wasn't. But you know how
but
it
you
is,
was doing. I know how you are. When you were here by yourself, you were doing like 100 different things at one time, and I could tell because you was trying to get it together. I was like, he working it. He working it.
But I wish it was a time where I should have said something on some of the things that you comment.
Yeah.
But you did a great job. I appreciate
it's all
that.
good. You know, I had to call in and say hi to everybody because
look at Lisa,
even though I was sick, I did miss, being out here and, just being a part of the show and everything. But it was actually a really good show. And you had like a ton of callers calling in too. So
it was
pretty good.
It was a good show. We had a lot of callers. And,
we
always try to do a good show. We try to give the people
a
great show. And that's what we do, man.
Well, you know what we're getting ready to get into right now. This damn election.
Oh, yeah, man. But before we even get into all that, just let me give a shout out to a couple things.
Do your thing. Go ahead. Shout it out.
The 3rd was my birthday. I got
it. Saturday.
Yeah, I had a birthday. Yeah, so we got a birthday party coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
Hey, we doing it big at 5-Star Bar and Lounge in South Bay. Lisa's going to be there. The whole crew going to be there, man.
Yes, I am. So locally, if anybody want to come out and meet us in person, that's where we're going to be.
And the party's going to be broadcast live on our website, Real Entertainment Radio.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
even better.
Yeah, so if you can't just be there, you want to listen and try to get a feel.
You can virtually be there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
DJ K Love is going to be on the ones and twos, man. I don't think, man, if you're looking for a good throwback DJ that can bring you a whole bunch of energy and really just about his business, I think y'all need to tune in.
And I like that because before we got on the air, what was I doing over here?
She was throwing me back.
I was playing all kind of old school music over here from my playlist on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
And if any of you guys want me to share it with you, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to. But I got an arsenal of old school music on there.
Yes, Lisa had me jamming. I'm like, where you get that from? Hey, she was doing her thing. So that's my birthday. Saturday also is Muck Bowl weekend. I don't know. A lot of people are not familiar with Muck Bowl unless you live in the Glaze area or Palm Beach.
That's this weekend too?
Yeah, that's this weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah. Muck Bowl, the game is on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I heard talk about them moving the game to Saturday. I hope not. But the game is on Friday, and we're going to have a big tailgate party starting Friday. I don't know what time it's going to start, but we're going to be in Pahokee at the Club Coco's parking lot.
Club Coco? This sounds like a strip
club. Club Coco's with no strippers.
You sure?
But they're going to let us use their parking lot for the tailgate. So
Club Coco's.
I don't know if I'm ready to make it, but I'm trying. And I know a lot of people is going to be there. A lot of people is going to attend that.
Did you do that show on Monday that you say you were going to do?
No, I didn't.
You didn't get a chance to do it?
That was my birthday, and so much was going on, Lisa. I just couldn't get myself around to trying to do that show. But it's going to start next Monday. We're going to talk about some things that are going on in Pahokee in reference to their politics, and try to get the people involved in, the voting process, getting people involved in their city government, knowing what's going on, making them aware of what's going on, and holding some people accountable.
Well, let's hope
people need to be held accountable. If you're in these government seats and these positions, look, you work for the people, you should be held accountable.
Well, hopefully people can put their feet in the fire. I mean, they already got one person out of the office, like you said, so hopefully the new person coming in can make a difference and do something as far as making this community a little bit better.
Amen.
And bringing some businesses here, and
Man, we got to fight for the right things, man. We're not fighting for the right things, and I know I'm not going to be in this city forever, around this area forever, and I want to do the best I can while I'm here.
Yeah, I agree.
That's all I'm saying. Well, also, man, it was something else that I wanted to bring to the people's attention.
What?
It was, a fashion show. It's a fashion show coming up. November the 8th, the same day of my party. It started at 6 o'clock in the evening. And they're still looking for models. And if you're interested in being a part of the fashion show, man, please contact Monique Graves at 863-233-6815. This is going to be a fashion show to raise money for kids. So I encourage you to contact Monique if you got some children or even adults, because this is an old school versus new school fashion show. I like to see the outcome. I host a lot of events for Divine Motivational Experience.
Okay.
I did some hosting for them. The last couple of events that they had, I hosted, man. I had so much fun.
Yeah.
So contact Monique, man, at 863-233-6815.
And this is tomorrow night?
That's the same day of my party. It's on the
there's so much stuff going on this weekend that, it's like I almost missed hours. I almost told somebody I was going to be coming somewhere on Saturday, and then I remembered it was your party, and I was like, oh, yeah, I can't make that. I don't want to get choked out.
Yeah, you don't want to do that, Lisa.
Yeah, so I had to switch those dates and everything. So I will be there. Trust me, I will be there. I promise you I'll be there.
Yay. So that's pretty much what the things that are going on in the community. So it's nothing really, but it is big. It's always good when you got things going on in your community. So, but that's it. That's all I have.
Well, absolutely.
You go ahead. Lisa, you was about to say something.
Well, I was trying to talk about this damn election. I'm a little disappointed that we didn't have a bigger turnout as far as the Democratic Party, or just voters, period. It's a lot of people just didn't come out. They said no to the medical marijuana, which I think is so stupid. But I think when the numbers come out, most of the people that said no was probably in the northern part of Florida, because that's where the Bible Belt is and all those people up there. So, we'll see what the numbers say. But on a good note, even though she's Republican, Mia Love, she's the first black female Republican elected to Congress. So I think that's great. That's a milestone.
That's big.
So, big ups to her. I got to give her a shout out. You got to give credit where credit is due, even though she's a Republican. But that's okay.
Yeah.
We'll let that slide.
You remember the guy that we had on a couple of weeks ago? Theus. Kisnell Theus. And he
because he wasn't on my ballot. Oh, I would have voted for him. No,
he's not. Oh, you know what? He's Palm Beach. That's why.
Right.
He's Palm Beach, and you Broward.
Yeah,
probably.
No, I'm not Broward, Palm Beach, but he was not on our ballot in my area.
No. Then again, he rep that. The reason why he was so adamant about coming onto the show, reaching out to the people in the Glaze area, because he was on this side of town.
Oh, okay.
They would have to vote for him on this side of the town.
Then that's what happened.
Because I saw him on my ballot.
Okay.
And so.
Because I was looking for him, like, wait a minute, I thought it was like for all of Palm Beach County.
No. It's a certain area that he covers.
Yeah, so.
And that's interesting because I didn't know that, because you think, the commissioners, but I guess, they got a set of commissioners for each part of West Palm Beach, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So, well, now I know why, because I was kind of getting a little into my feelings, like, why is he not on our ballot or whatever? So, and that the girl who was abducted, she's been found.
Oh,
I think the college student.
Yeah.
She's been found. I think they used the video. They had the video of the guy using her ATM card. And I think that's how they caught up with him or found him or something like that. But I mean, why? I don't understand these people. And a lot of that's going on lately with these college girls getting abducted. Man. I don't know what's going on with that, but I think they need to start getting a little tighter security around these college campuses. And a lot of it was going on at FIU. There was a couple of girls being abducted there or attacked, and all kind of foolishness going on.
Yeah, some of these girls, man, I mean, well, you really got to be aware of your surroundings, too, and make sure you're not putting yourself in dangerous situations. And
absolutely.
Just knowing who you're partying with, who you're hanging out with. You got a lot of predators out there. You got a lot of people that's seeking on young girls just to get them, their whole demeanor is to see what they can come up with. So I encourage the young girls, man, if you're going to college, make sure you're hanging out with a couple of girls and don't allow yourself to be in vulnerable situations.
Yeah, I was saying, you just took the words right out of my mouth. Be careful too. Like when you're going out, don't get like, if you're gonna go out and have a good time, that's fine, but don't get to the point where you're so like drunk, that you don't even know where you are. You're incoherent, and then you don't have anybody around that'll look out for you. You know what I'm saying? So, just be careful out there, people. Definitely. So, do we want to tell them what the topic's going to be tonight?
Oh, well, yeah, you can.
I kind of put it out there on the discussion page, but this came actually from one of our members of our discussion group and one of our listeners. But tonight's discussion is going to be, how do you have an emotional relationship with yourself after an emotional breakup, and what to do to move on and what not to do. And, nowadays there's so many people that, and I see this a lot on Facebook. You'll see someone that's in a relationship with somebody. They're all happy-go-lucky. And maybe after a couple of months or maybe a year or so, you see another post and it's saying they're single. And you kind of want to know, like, damn, what happened? Like, they look so happy. But I always try to figure out, what are these people doing as far as to cope or to get over those relationships? How are they handling it, or are they handling it in the right way? So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. We would love for you guys to call in. Either you share a story or you have some advice to give as well. But the number is 561-288-9131. Feel free to call in. Give us some feedback, and we'll give you some feedback right back.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. And again, I think, Lisa, you had brought up earlier that, with the election, I mean, we could take some calls on that too.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We welcome anybody that wants to call in and give their opinion about the election as well. How do you feel about it? Do you think that we did our due diligence, or do you feel like, even if you vote, is it going to make a difference or not? That's what I want to know, because I've heard quite a few people saying that, well, I didn't vote because, it's not going to make a difference anyway. They're all going to do what they want to do regardless. And that's not true.
Man, we had a conversation today about that, man.
At work?
A couple of friends, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of talked about your responsibility as a person to vote. Also, you have a huge responsibility as a black man and a black female to exercise your right that
Absolutely.
our forefathers have fought for.
People die for this.
Yeah, And the conversation kind of allude to the fact that does it make any sense to vote versus the people who has the economical resource? Let me tell you.
They talk big on that too.
Yeah.
Like a lot of corporations were supporting the GOP and with the ads and the smear campaigns and all that. So yeah, you're right about that too.
But if you have this right that our forefathers have fought for us to have, we have to, like you say, do our due diligence, and we have to vote.
Yeah.
We have to vote. But on one side, here's the other component to that. To me, I feel like although we vote and we may not, and I'm not, well, although we vote, and let's say for the sake of this conversation, let's say that, okay, our vote is hardly heard.
Right.
But at the same time, we have to exercise that vote. But the other thing that we have to do what we have to become economically empowered.
Absolutely.
What I mean by that, we have to find ways to put ourselves in an upper class.
Right.
So we can be of power.
Right. But we had that discussion the last time as well, week before last as well, that we need to start supporting, other black businesses and things like that. And we don't do that. We don't have each other's back because we want you to succeed, but not succeed as well. You're going to surpass me. Yeah. And that is the problem.
Crabs in a barrel.
Yeah. Yeah. You have that crabs in a barrel, bucket, whatever mentality.
Whatever you wanna call it.
And this jealousy and envy where that's where the problem lies. And it's just a mental thing way back from slavery or whatever. Yeah. But we're all like, just trapped in that, not all of us, but the majority are trapped in that mindset. We'll go out and we'll go ahead and do all this shopping and supporting all these other businesses. But as soon as one of us puts a business up, there's nobody in there.
Oh, yeah.
They won't support, but they'll go across the street and they'll support the next man. So
exactly. And that pisses me off because we can have a good business over here. Your ass will ride 10 miles up the street to the same business because you feel like you can save $1 here, $1 there. Or
you don't want to see one of us.
Oh, yeah. Or you
surpass
say, what? And one of the points that you made last week, that it went right over my head, and I'm so mad.
What?
It was an excellent point. It was like, when we are doing business, we need to do good business too.
Yeah, exactly.
You said that, and I believe in that, and that it went over my head. I was so mad at myself because when you said that, I was probably doing something different in here.
Right.
But,
and I wasn't speaking just to say it. That's speaking from experience. Like there were times, like when I was married and we had a house, and we would say, you know what, we're gonna support our people. Oh, yeah. So we would go out and say, for instance, we'll find, like we had a plumbing problem or something. We'll go find, a black plumber, and they end up doing a half-ass job or take half your money, don't come back, and then you piss them. It's like, see, what the hell? So then you got to go out and call the white dude. You got to go call Bob. Bob, go ahead and do the job, get it done. And then the first thing come out of my mouth, see, that's why we can't even support our own people because they don't act right. So if you want somebody to support your business, do your job. Do a good job so you will get a reputation. You'll have word of mouth. Because then, like with my now ex-husband, he's an AC technician. But when he went out and he did work for people, he gave it his 110%. He didn't rip anybody off. He did what he's supposed to do. And now he got his own business and he working for the school board because everybody knows that he's honest. And that's what it is. If you're gonna have a business, give it your 110% and do it right so they won't have to go to the next man.
We have to do it right, though.
Right.
We have to, if you take pride in what you're doing.
Exactly.
And you know for a fact that this is what you invest your life into. Why half-ass do a job?
Absolutely. And that's what I'm talking about.
If
you can't get mad because I know we're not the only ones who've gone through that. I'm quite sure you had that issue before too.
Oh yeah. You gotta do your work, man. You can't just be fronting and you got to do what you're supposed
You
to do.
can't be
and you gotta do it
half-assed,
right.
and not just in like businesses with plumbers and things like that. I've seen it from people decided, okay, I'm gonna get a caterer for this wedding, or I'm gonna get a person to do my wedding as far as a wedding planner, and it's one of us, and it's a crappy job. Mm-hmm. They've done a bad job, or they run out of food. And wait a minute, this is a reception. How you going to run out of food and you're a caterer? Things like that. That's what I'm talking about. Do it right. And if you do it right, you'll get a reputation. People will want to do business with you. They know you up front. They know you honest. They know you're going to do a kick-ass job. So then they'll come back.
That's all the power. That's the only reason you should do it. Well, you should do a good job because you want your customer to be satisfied.
Period.
But
if you want your business to grow,
you.
if you want your business to grow, you have to do a good job.
I agree.
That's all. So so we could talk about that too. Like I said, we welcome your phone calls. You can call in and talk about, as far as the election and what we need to do as far as to support our own people and our own businesses to grow as a people like we used to back in the day, like our ancestors did back in the day. They worked together. Oh, yeah. They helped each other out. They looked out for each other. Well, we don't do that anymore. And in some senses by design, which is the way the powers that be kind of set it up for us to be divided.
Well, when are we going to be conscious enough?
Exactly. When are we going to wake up, become enlightened, and know that this is by design, but we need to get together and we need to start conquering this BS that's going on right now as far as to divide us as a people. Mm-hmm. So there you go.
I like that.
So give us a call, people, 561-288-9131.
We're going to go into our first break, man. Lisa's going to come back. We're going to go right into this hot topic that we got and this other stuff that we have on the table, man. We just want to have some good conversation and keep it going.
Absolutely. We will be back.
Real talk. Let me find our way out of here, Lisa.
You are listening to Real Talk. Real Talk. With Mike and Lisa, the hottest talk radio show on the world.
Radio and 5-Star Entertainment proudly presents the Party of the Year for Mike and Mickey Steele, Grown Folk Style, Saturday, November 8th, live inside 5-Star Restaurant Bar and Lounge. Doors open at 10 p.m. $5 cover charge to get your face in the place. $20 VIP. Free food and drinks till it's gone. And we celebrate all night long. Grown Folk Style. It's Mr. Real Talk, Mike Steele, Mickey Steele. We're keeping it real, so just to impress. No tease, please, as we turn it up. Music by the so amazing party style DJs. This is the party they all will be talking about. So don't you dare get left out. Yo, Mike, won't you tell them what we're talking about?
Yo, what's up? This your boy Mike Steele. I am inviting the whole Motiva to come out November the 8th and party with my twin sister and me at 5-Star Bar and Lounge in South Bay, Florida. It's going down.
For VIP and ticket information, please dial 561-755-0210.
Tell your mother, aunts and uncles that Real Talk with Mike and Lisa is on the air. Tune in at realentertainmentradio.com.
My baby, what a lady, girl. You're like a wine, you get better with time. Got your knee along, oh, this your soul, you're so fine. From everything that you wear, your kind of beauty is rare. And I swear you get better looking with every year. I'll get your sexual peak, your full figure physique. Young girl can't compete, come cooking something to eat, baby. And since we in the kitchen, girl, let me get that muffin. You look better, the older you get.
girl, you're getting better. Looking like a picture of your body actor.
The story gets more pretty every chapter, getting more attractive.
Aging in a factor. You're one that I got, I'm about to leave us, baby. Sitting on the vine, with time to sweet us.
If I could be your man, girl, you won't want for nothing. You look better, older you get. You really need to let me in your world, girl. What a proud girl. No cougar, you're still a kitten. You working out there, shut your mouth, you looking thicker. You know how to hold your liquor. Show me your ID, I get the picture. I propose and those players raise your glass. From my Vivica Foxes to my Stacey Dash. Ladies, it's Thanksgiving, and I'm about to eat that stuff. You look better, the older you get. I can't believe what time.
Getting better. Looking like a picture of your body actor.
The story gets more pretty every chapter, more and more attractive.
Aging in a factor. You're one that I got, I'm about to leave us, baby. Sitting on the vine, with time to sweet us.
If I could be a man, you'll never want for nothing.
Older you get.
Effortless, make it look so easy. Cajun spice season, sexy for no reason. Appetite pleasing, enough to sink my teeth in. If I tell them how good your love is, they wouldn't believe me. I can't believe we're tired, looking like a picture. The story gets more pretty every chapter, more and more attractive. There's no factor.
You're one that I got, I'm about to leave us. Sitting on the vine, with time to sweet us.
If I could be your man, you'll never want for nothing.
Only you can
Believe with time.
Can't believe the time, girl, you're getting better. Looking like a picture of your body actor. Aging in a factor. You're one that I got, I'm about to leave us. Sitting on the vine, with time to sweet us.
If you have any questions, Mike and Lisa have the answers. Call us at 561-288-9131. 561-288-9131.
Never had it good, babe. I guess you never knew I could, babe. But if you let me into you, babe, I can work it till you do, like it in the morning. Break it like you want it. If you like it real cheap.
Yo, what's going on? This is Real Talk with Mike and Lisa. We are back, live in effect. Give y'all the hottest online talk radio. Lisa.
Yes.
Girl, what's going on?
A little bit of everything, a whole lot of nothing.
Yes.
I'm
Y'all
just
call
kidding,
us
I'm
up,
just
man.
kidding.
561-288-9131. Giving y'all the hottest online talk radio. We want to talk about this topic tonight. We want to talk about how do you get over a relationship when you emotionally scarred. So
Yeah, I mean, I put how to have an emotional relationship with yourself after an emotional breakup, but it's pretty much the same thing as far as how to get over somebody when you've had like a broken heart. And we've all been through that, maybe more times than we want to admit. But the hard part about that is breaking ties with that person, and especially if you had that emotional bond, or if it's been years that you've been together, it's hard. It's not an easy thing to do.
And turn that water off.
Yeah, and if you're the one that's been hurt, meaning like if somebody cheated on you, or they just felt like you two weren't compatible, and it's just time to break ties, and it comes out of left field, that's like, you know, that's a feeling that you don't wish on your worst enemy.
No.
And I know everybody's gone through that. So what we're going to do is just try to talk about the different ways to get over it, and how to deal with it as far as you getting back to yourself. What I do find that most people do is when they do break up with somebody, they want to jump back into another relationship. Like right off the bat, because they feel like either they don't want to be alone, or they want to just get over the situation and move on to the next person before they even figure out how to get themselves together. So I think the first thing is, when you're trying to do that, you have to break all communication off with that person. And that's the hardest step, especially if you're used to talking to them like day and night, and you feel like there's no way to start feeling better if you're always waiting for a text to come through or getting dragged back into a fantasy that everything is going to be okay. Now, communication is the key to a relationship, but no communication is no relationship, especially with the person that you're not with anymore. You just got to break ties with them, because as long as you're continuing to have conversations with them and things like that, thinking that, the more I talk to them, the more it's going to get better,
you're not going to persuade that person.
You're setting yourself up for more heartbreak. Am I correct?
Oh, no, you're right. I mean, it's no way that you're going to be able to persuade that person to be with you after that person, after that person say, okay, the relationship is over and it's just that, then you're going to try a couple times, or you're going to try to fix that situation, but
right,
you're wasting your time, because here's the thing: there's no way that you're going to persuade that person to be with you.
Absolutely,
it's over.
Right.
Yeah. Let's take a first call, Lisa. Let's
all right.
Let's
do it.
Caller, you on the air. This is Real Talk with Mike and Lisa.
Hey, good afternoon, Mike and Lisa. Welcome back, Lisa.
Thank you. Who's this?
How you doing? Bam Bam.
Hey, Bam Bam. How you doing, sweetheart?
All right. I'm good. I'm a little salty about the election, but I made a commitment to myself.
You and me both.
To just do more as a person, to do more.
Mm-hmm. And
you got to move on from that. It is what it is. We got to live with it for right now, but we have to move on. You can't just sit and just whine about it, soap about it. That ain't gonna fester a bad emotion.
You're right. I got a little happy last night when I was looking at the numbers and everything, and I said, okay, I'm going to wake up, and it's going to be a really nice day tomorrow. And then I woke up and got my little feelings hurt. I mean, all in my feelings. What? When I saw Rick Scott, I'm like, the hell? No.
Yeah, it's
but we got to move on, and it'll be all right. It'll be all right. We got to keep a watchful eye though. You guys are doing the right thing over there in the Western area by getting into the politics. Got to keep a watchful eye. That's important.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The one good thing though that we can say about the whole election, they're gonna have like I was telling Mike earlier, they're gonna have their little fun and drink their little champagne and pop their bottles right now, because they feel like, okay, we got this, we got most of the seats, everything's going to be hunky-dory. But it's only 2 years. In 2016, I guarantee you Hillary is going to be in that seat. That's number one.
Right.
So,
and we all have to remember that the revolution was not won in just one election.
Absolutely.
It takes multiple fights. Got to come up to the battlefront many times to get over that hill.
Exactly.
Yeah. Bam, I agree with you 100%. We just can't stress the importance of just going out there to vote. Like telling people like your vote count. A lot of people don't think their vote count, but your vote count.
Yeah.
Yeah. The vote is the foundation of where we need to go. We vote to get where we got to go. You can't like build a house and say that bricks that you use to build a house don't matter. You know what I mean? If you build a house and you got scattered bricks all over the place,
right?
It's gonna fall. So the bricks that we land is the foundation. We need to let everybody understand that when you vote, it's the foundation.
And also, the bottom line is this: what we don't want more of the same. That's a lot of even though the Republican parties have most of the seats now, but I think that as a people, all of us, we're not going to tolerate more of the same, more gridlock, more obstructionism, more knee-jerk opposition. That's not going to cut it. These voters are going to expect this newly empowered GOP to work with Obama and govern. Bottom line, because this is ridiculous. So, we just
hold their feet to the fire. That's the important thing.
Exactly. Now, let me ask you something. Getting off of that, since we got our little hearts broken for that and everything, what do you feel about the topic we're talking about tonight? Like when you've gone through a breakup, what do you think is the best way to kind of overcome that or get over that emotional breakup?
Well, piggybacking off of what you said, you hit the point. You hit the hammer right on it. You hit the nail, with the hammer. You hit it very well. You have to distance yourself.
Yeah.
But jumping back into another relationship right after you get out of one, that's like a disaster. You're going to fail because you're trying to make someone else happy. You're not going to make yourself happy.
Right.
You're trying to keep up with the Joneses. You got to do you.
Exactly.
And whatever it takes to find you, however long it may take. Sometimes you don't have to go out looking for love. Love will find you.
Oh, absolutely. But it's going to find you when you get yourself together, when you resonate happiness, and when you start doing you. That's when all you're going to do, you're going to start attracting the right type of people. And they'll probably 9 times out of 10 come out of nowhere. Like, where the hell did he come from? Because you were so busy enjoying your life and yourself and getting yourself together emotionally, physically, mentally, or whatever, till all you're going to do is resonate people that are like that.
Yeah. Positive energy feeds off vibes. Feed off the vibes. And miracles can happen just before you know it.
Absolutely. But how many times have you seen, you've seen somebody break up, like have a bad breakup with somebody? They've been dating this person for umpteen years or whatever, and then like a month later, they met somebody new, and you're like, I don't think they're ready for that. But you try to be there for support.
Yeah, I try to be there for support, but I try to give positive feedback from it. I don't want to sit and try to knock them down about it, because everybody sees things different. You can't go about it looking through someone else's eyes.
Absolutely.
What may look good in someone else's eyes may look different coming from you.
That's
so
true.
You have to give positive feedback and just remain objective. And most of all, you got to listen. That's the key. You got to listen. Before you can interject in anything, listening is very important. It starts with listening.
There's times that, when I've gone through a breakup or anything like that, or even just dating now, because I haven't been in no long-term relationship in a while. So when I do date and I go out with people, I listen to them, just like you said. And if I hear somebody say, I was just in a relationship, I just broke up with my girl about 3 months ago, right then and there. Yeah, we going on this date, and you gonna drop me off, and that's gonna be it. It's gonna be, what's up, bruh? You're gonna be as armed because you're not ready. You're not ready. 3 months? Come on. I'm just trying to get back in the swing of things. Well, you can swing that somewhere else, because
that's right.
That's nothing but a disaster waiting to happen.
That's right. So train coming down the track.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna play devil's advocate here.
Okay.
I just have to for the sake of this show.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So after being in a relationship, I don't know how long this relationship is. I mean, or how long you expect this relationship, or how long, if a guy. I mean, what's the time frame of the length of a relationship before you can actually move from one relationship to another.
There is no time frame. It's all depends on when you're ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then my point is, if someone said, okay, I've been out of a relationship for 3 months and I'm just trying to move forward in my relationship, is that not enough time to say, hey, I want to move on? Or why would that be such a red flag?
Here's the thing. In 3 months' time, it's cool to go out and date other people. That's fine. Right. But jumping into another serious relationship after 3 months, no.
Yeah, now I think I understand you better now, because who wants to, I won't say who, but if you jumping into the dating scene, if someone is pushing the envelope like that, they pushing so fast, that to me, that's a red flag, because I'm just jumping to the dating scene. I'm just trying to figure out, I'm just trying to see what's going on.
Right.
I'm not really trying to for lack of a better word, I'm not trying to handcuff you.
I got you. Well, Bam, we just had you sitting on the phone, baby. Thank you so much for calling in. We really appreciate it.
Bam, you feel me all right,
I
Bam?
agree with what y'all saying. Y'all all right?
And keep listening.
All right. Later, y'all.
All right,
Okay.
baby. All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Okay. Caller, you on the air. This is Real Talk with Mike and Lisa.
Hello?
How you doing, Mike?
Hey, what's going on?
How's it going? This is Shatar, your boy Shatar, man. How's it going?
Shatari, what's going on?
I don't get no hello, Shatari.
How you doing? Who's this, the wifey?
No, that's Lisa.
Ooh. No, this is co-host. This is co-host.
How you doing? Hey.
You trying to get Mike sleeping on the couch tonight.
Hey, does anything surprise you anymore? I'm just joking.
You've been away for a while.
Respect. Hey, yeah, I've been away, man. I've been real busy, man, with the family, you know.
Yeah.
It's not easy when you got 25 kids.
Oh, Lord. You need to start a team or something.
I'm trying to be like Chamberlain, man.
Start a baseball team or something like that.
Yeah.
I must say you love them all, though.
Hey, man, I love them all equally, man.
Yes, he
and
does.
I try to spread the love, man, you know.
Yeah.
I was going to say, man, you got a touchy subject tonight, Mike.
Yes.
You got a touchy subject, and a lot of people don't like to talk about it. Some people kind of hide their emotions, and some people spill their emotions, you know, out of fear, you know, from backlash or whatnot. You know, you might be weak, you might be strong. You know, there's some people that don't shed a tear, but deep inside they're dying, and there's people that shed tears, but deep inside they're laughing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So, you know, it's an emotional, bro. I mean, you see what I've been through, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I've been through 2 divorces. You know, lucky I have my kids, and, you know, all my babies' mother, I can honestly say they all got jobs. You know, and my kids, you know, I've had every race in the world.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you,
Even across the rainbow.
black women or, man, I've conquered it all. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. The only difference, the difference between the women are their color. I don't care how you cut, just like men.
Do you know how long I've been telling people that?
Absolutely. And it took me, let me tell you, I'm 41, I think.
Finally, a man said
I've been through years, and I've had a lot of black women through all my life come on to me. I never took the chance to really give it a try. I said, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. I've had Puerto Rican, Spanish. I hope my girlfriend's not listening to this, but if she is, I love you. But to be honest
trying
with
to
you,
sleep on the couch.
it ain't no different. There is no difference, man. Just their tongue and their color. I mean, every woman thinks the same way.
I don't know how many times I've said that over and over again because, you know, we've had topics where the subject was like as far as dating outside of your race and or somehow some black men, they put these other races on these pedestals like they're different and this, that, and the third. I said, no, we're not.
They're not different. Who am I speaking to again?
This is Mike's co-host, Lisa.
How you doing, Lisa?
How you doing?
And you touched it right on base. And a lot of men, and it does irritate me when I hear black men putting down black women, all the same. They're gold digging hoes. Well, let me tell you something. Gold digging comes in all colors.
What?
Okay?
You better tell
Don't
it.
give me that sugar coating, like saying the Arab guy. You know, I had women push away from me out of fear. Oh, y'all beat women. I go, show me an Arab that you personally know beat a woman. Show me one. Has it occurred to me, maybe they don't want you to talk to us, maybe because they want to be with us and they can't?
Mm-hmm.
You know how many people have hated on me, Mike? Yeah. And my girlfriend has heard it all. I go, why would I be working with the government 19 years? I've been in movies, you know. I've been in TV shows, as you know. The Rock show will come out in December, and you'll see me in the second episode. It's called The Wake Up Call. Yeah. And I don't want to advertise on your radio show, but yes, it's on TNT. It's on TNT. It's called The Wake Up Call. It's a reality show. I'm in the second episode. I also did South Beach Stove. I worked with, rappers. What's his name? God, I forgot his name. If I remember, I'll bring it up.
No, you do have an extensive resume. I know that.
Yeah, man. I mean, Mike, I've worked with celebrities. It's not. Let me tell you something, man. It's all the same. It's either you're rich or you're poor in this world. And it's sad to say, man, they don't give a damn what color you are, what religion you are. I'm a Muslim, and to sit there and say that might be the only thing that can cause an effect. Like me being a Muslim and don't eat pork. Say, for instance, you eat pork. You know, stuff of that nature. Little things like that may, intertwine in a relationship, but does it affect it? It's up to the individual.
Yes,
I didn't let it affect me. My girlfriend, her mom, Mike's girlfriend's baby's mom, her mom's a pastor. I'm not going to call out the name with all due respect. You know, it didn't affect. Some of her family members didn't like the fact she was a Muslim, and some of my family members didn't like. Now I looked at it like, hey, it is what it is. You know, at the end of the day, I got to deal with her, not Uncle Mike and and mom and dad, none of them got to go home. You know, they're not going to be paying my bills. So all these pet people, white people are all the same, and black people are all the same. It's all the same, Mike. Everybody wants to blame the race. Something goes down, everybody, all these white people, all these black people, all these Asians, it's the same.
I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that.
We're all responsible for our own actions.
That's
right. I can't hold Mike responsible because a guy came tonight and beat the hell out of me who happens to be black and beat my sister in a relationship. So I'm going to assume every black man beats his woman? Absolutely not. And just like Arab men, no, we're not beating our women. No, we don't oppress our women. That's not part of Islam. That's cultural. It has nothing to do with religion. There's Christian men that oppress their women, with all due respect.
Well, this is the thing, you know, not getting off the subject for a minute, but you hit the nail on the head with what you're talking about. You said, well, you know, it's not the race of woman, it's the woman as far as their personalities go. So when I was trying to address this issue, I was basically saying this because I saw this as a point. Like, I've dated outside my race, right? And when I've dated outside my race, I didn't hear not one white guy or one Hispanic guy say anything degrading about their women. But when you have these brothers out here dating outside their race, they talk about us like we're just the dirtiest dogs on the planet. Well, it's not that. How about you might have dated one or two fools and made bad choices, but you shouldn't put all of us in one category. So it's like, date outside your race. I ain't got no problem with that. Just don't degrade me on your way out the door.
And exactly, just because you had a bad relationship.
Exactly.
Don't bring that upon me.
Exactly.
I've heard white women say, ain't nothing like a brother. I go, let me tell you something. So you're telling me, you know, with all due respect, like an Arab guy ain't great in bed? I mean, I've had women tell me, wow, Ada, man, y'all Arabs can rock the bed. You know, my girl, I'm 41, my girlfriend's 22. She'll tell you straight up. And she told me, and I'm not embarrassed to say, it's a taboo subject. Right. She goes, you're awesome in bed. And honestly, you're one of my top guys, if not the number one guy when it comes to that. So people always want to stigmatize, white guys can't have sex, or black guys are well endowed, or this guy, you know, white women only get with black guys for money. Now, do they? Some of them? Of course they do. But does every time you see a white woman with a black guy, does it doesn't mean that she's with them for the money? Absolutely not either. Right. But at the same time, don't degrade all black women, and I'm talking to the black guys out there, just because you had a bad relationship. You know why they say that, these stuff? Because the majority of them have dated only black, so they assume all black women are gold diggers.
Exactly.
Let them go through about 5 years with white women, and they're going to think the same damn way. So, absolutely, it's all in the eyes of the beholder and experience, based on experience. You know, I've had women tell, you know, my ex, hey, he's going to take the baby, he's going to run away, have you ever seen that movie, so-and-so, yada, 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 they chop off it, they do this and that, and I'm like, wow. You know, but I'm going to be honest with you, Mike, a lot of guys, and I'm not going to say white men or black men, Hispanic men, are intimidated by Arab men because that stigma that we got money or we got businesses or whatnot. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm just a normal guy. But I kind of get a kick out of it. I love when women think I'm a millionaire. No. I ain't going to be mad at you. They say, you Arab man, I'm like, I love it. So I take advantage of that stigma, and I use it to my advantage.
Okay, I'm glad you acknowledge that is a stigma. But that just goes to show the level of ignorance that some of us.
We got ignorant people too, Mike. I'm going to be honest with you.
No, what I'm saying, ignorance, I'm talking about people in general, not a race, not a nationality.
Just in general.
Just people. Mike, you're a product of your environment, man. Whatever they hear, they're going to assume, man. If people keep telling Lisa, man, these damn Mexican dudes are this and this and this and this, and that's all Lisa hears. Of course, Lisa may have, you know, a second thought about giving Julio a chance. You know what I'm saying? Because based upon what she's heard. But when Lisa gives Julio a chance, you're like, oh, my God, Julio ain't different than Tyrone and Billy Bob. So what's the difference? You know what the difference is? Individuals. That's it. It ain't about race. It ain't about creed. It ain't about color. It's individuality. There's some awesome black women out there.
Yeah, I'm one of them. Hell.
Anyway. And I give you props. Now, are there ghetto-ish white women and black women?
Absolutely.
And the biggest turn-off for me, I'm going to be honest with you, Lisa, I can't stand a woman that cannot act like a woman. You take her out in public, she wants to be loud. You know, and a lot of black women do that. A lot of Puerto Rican women do it. Yeah. Are there Arab women that do it? Yes, there are. It's the way they act based upon their education and based upon who they hang with.
That's
so
true.
If a woman is loud, you can have a white crazy woman, man. I know some white women will whoop your ass. You know how some black girls think white women can't fight? That's absolutely not true. I know some white girls will whoop your ass with all due respect. You know, so it's all that stigma attached.
All right, now I don't mean to cut you out, but I'm gonna reel you back in now. Now we're gonna go back to the initial question with you. Now you said that you've been in different relationships with different women, different people. Now, one thing about it, number one, when you get out of a relationship, like say you had a breakup, because you say you had a couple, right?
Absolutely.
Now, how did you cope with that?
I'm gonna be honest with you, and with all due respect to women out there, the first woman I had a shot at that gave me a chance, I threw her in bed, if you know what I mean. And
But you jump right into another relationship quickly?
Absolutely. Some people react differently, Lisa.
Okay.
Some people will think
no, and I give you that, to each his own. Yeah, I get that.
Because I'm scared. I was scared to be alone. And I'm going to be honest with you.
That's one of the reasons. Yeah, that's one of the reasons.
That was okay, yes. And I was financially okay. I'm not perfect financially. You know, I mean, I'm not Michael Jordan by any stretch of imagination, but the only way I fought my pain is to be with another woman right away. Lisa, right away. And it doesn't help somewhat. Yes, it does kind of heal wounds, but when you go home, you start thinking, you still feel the pain. So the best way to deal with pain is to bring something that brought the pain in the first place. Love. Now
here's the thing. Okay, now back to that, because that's one of the reasons, because we said, how do you get over an emotional breakup, but then what to do and what not to do. Now, the one thing that you said was key. You said that the way you got over it, the first person that gave you a shot, you hit it and quit it. But
yes, quite a few.
No, but
to get over my pain.
Wait, but hold on. Let me finish though. So when you're doing that, hit it and quit it with the next female, here's where the domino effect starts, and this is where we start getting into the like when you get a stereotype, and I'm not talking about a color, I'm just talking about women and men in general, where it says all men ain't this and all men just use you for this, that, and the third. See, now you've created, because you slept with this woman, they feel like, okay, he wants a relationship with me, when in fact you don't. You're just compensating for what you've lost. But in the meantime, now you're hurting somebody else because they think that you want a relationship with them when you don't, because it's a physical thing.
Absolutely.
So now it goes into accountability. Like, instead of you saying, you know what, I'm going to use her to get over my emotions. Right. I'm going to use her as a scapegoat. But then start to think about this. You know what? If I sleep with old girl, she going to think I have feelings. I don't want to hurt her like that, because I don't want nobody to feel the pain that I'm going through.
We're so selfish. It's hard. And I know where you're coming from. You know how you say don't take advantage of a person's emotions. Don't waste your time and whatnot. But how many of us really will tell that person? But sometimes in that process, you fall in love. And that's what happened with me. You know, in the process of jumping into that quick relationship. But
before you fell in love, let's keep it real talk. Before you fell in love, though, how many hearts you broke?
Quite a few, and I've had mine broken as well. You know, I'm going to be honest with you.
And I'm glad you take accountability for that, because some people won't. Some people are like, oh, no, I ain't do nothing. Don't tell that lie.
You know why they tell you that? Those black men or African men, or African Americans or Jamaicans, whatever, dark skinned men in general. You know why they tell that? Because they're intimidated by you. Mm-hmm. So they're going to come up with all black women are the same, or all Spanish women are the same, or yada yada yada. Hey man, to each their own. If that guy wants a white woman, go ahead, brother. But don't sit here and tell me that my Spanish woman is better, or less fortunate than that woman is. So, and when it comes to hearts broken and love, color doesn't matter. Color, race, creed doesn't matter. People get broken hearted from each race. They break hearts and they fall in love. So, you know, to me, it's just, you know, like I said, all women are the same, just their color. That's the only difference to me. That's from my experience. So they can take it to the bank.
That's right.
You know,
that's
Mike
true.
knows. Experience speaks.
That's true.
You know?
Well, we really appreciate your input. I'm glad you called in. It was nice to meet you.
Anytime, Lisa, and with all due respect, if I offended anybody out there listening to this station, I'm sorry, but hey, I'm going to speak my mind, and that's why we have.
That's what this show is about. This is real. See, me and Mike talking the same thing. This is real talk. That's what we do here.
Absolutely, Mike knows I keep it real.
Oh yeah, no doubt. If anybody,
all right, guys, have a good night.
All right, you have a good night, sweetheart.
Yo, bro. If anybody want to call and have a rebuttal to what he had to say, hey, by all means, that's what we do here.
That's right.
You know, hey, the brother said, hey, there's gold diggers in all race.
I'm so glad he said that, though, because you remember that show we had about that. And we were talking about how, you know, brothers, they just, when they start venturing out, they just start degrading people across the, you know, degrading us across the board. When you only dated 2 or 3 and you had a bad relationship with, don't put all those in that category. I mean, not getting off the subject or anything like that, but I only hear that from brothers. I like when I talk to other people, like white girls or whatever. Well, they said that y'all this and y'all that, but you don't. I've dated a white guy. He ain't said nothing bad about white women.
For some reason, man,
I don't get that.
We just conditioned to self-hate.
Yeah, but it's awful.
We want to have someone to blame, and most of the time, it's the sisters that we blame for some odd reason, but we don't have enough love for one another.
Well, and we don't take account. They don't take accountability for the crap that they cause. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I get that.
It's that self-hatred
that
we have for one another. Why? Why do we have that though?
Condition, and that's a whole different show. But we're gonna talk about that too. That's a whole different show. But getting back to, you know, our subject, and as far as like how to get over an emotion, we got a caller coming in.
Let's go back.
All right, let's hit it. Let's hit it.
Call you now. What's up? This is Real Talk.
Hello?
Hello?
What's going on? I'm looking for Mike.
This is the Mike. Hey, hold on.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, I just seen y'all, you know, Mike, my brother from college. You know, I used to go to Miles with Mike, man. Mike a good brother, so I'm calling to support him. I just seen what y'all posted up, you know, and my suggestion is, you know, just take a little time for yourself, you know, man, find out who you are as a person and then jump into the next relationship, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
No doubt. Now, you don't gave the whole big spiel. And now, who is this on the phone? I can't catch the voice.
This Big Sal, Mike. This Big Sal from Chicago,
Chi-town. Sal, come on, man. You just had to say
What's
Sal.
What's going on, bro? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. You just had to say Sal, and you know I know where you rapping, bro.
Oh, man, you already know, Mike, man. You sound good, man. You looking good on Facebook, bro. Congratulations, man, to you and the young lady, man.
Man,
thank you.
Man. Thank you, bro. And, man,
No
look,
doubt,
man.
no doubt.
Man, we go back a long ways, man. And I mean, you know, like, the last time I talked to you was almost a year and a half ago, bro.
Yeah, yes, sir.
And we was talking about meeting up in Alabama. Bro, man, it's good to hear from you, man.
Oh, yeah, man. You know, man, it's always good hearing from, man, all good friends, man. You know, man, because I'm all the way from the north, you from the south, Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Man, you know, man, when we was in college, man, you know, man, we just linked up, you know, man.
All love.
That reality, man, you know, all the time, man. I know good people, man, so I know, man, you're a good brother, man. Keep doing your thing, Mike, for real, baby.
I appreciate it, Sal, man. I really do, man. You keep up doing your thing too, man. You know you got them sick lyrics, them sick lyrics. That boy can rap.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that boy can rap.
We might have to get him on the show one night.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's my boy, man. Hey, man, and tell Hakeem I say hello too, man.
Oh yeah, hey, I'm most definitely telling him. I know he's looking on Facebook at your post and everything, you know, but I be talking to Kareem all the time. No, I'm telling my holler at you, Mike, but we gonna get you some more music down there, bro. You know, man, we kicking it back off. You know, so, man, just be looking out for me, bro, for real.
Hey, bro, stay in that studio, man, and it's good to hear from you, man. And, bro, let's keep working, man. That's all we can do, man. Let's keep working.
That's what it is, for real.
Hey, one love, man. Hey, Sal, man, I really appreciate you taking the time out your busy schedule to call Lisa and I, man. I really
thank you.
Hey, no doubt, y'all. Y'all be easy. God bless y'all, for real.
All right, same to you.
One love, man. One love. That's awesome.
One love, Mike. For real, man.
Bro, I appreciate you, man.
That's what's up.
Peace. Man, that's what's up, man. You know, you never know.
See, that's love right there.
You never know who listening to the show.
Aww.
I hadn't talked to my boy in almost a year and a half.
Oh, wow.
And they call the show Show Us Love.
You're right. You never know who's listening.
Yeah.
You never know who's listening.
Yeah.
But, you know, what I was saying before the phone call, you know, another thing, you know, back to our topic as far as how to get over it or how to deal with it. I feel like when you're going through heartbreak or anything like that, you should spend your free time with the people that made you happy before the relationship. Meaning, you know, friends can help keep your mind off things. that'll keep, going around in your head, and it might seem like blocking it out, but one day everything is going to be resolved. And, if you have to have a long walk with somebody or rekindle friendships that's been lost during your time with your latest ex. And see, that's another thing that you have to watch what you do. Some people do this. You know how it is when you meet somebody and you all into that guy, but you had friends before, but you cut all your friends off because you got a new man or you got a new woman. You cut them off. But then when the crap start going in the toilet or it goes bad, period, now you want to reach out to these people. And some people might get in their feelings like, oh, well, for the last, year or so, you don't want to call nobody, but now you broke up, you want to call me. So I think that when you're getting in a relationship, you can't forget about your friends as well. Some people just lose focus with that. They think, oh, I got a man or I got a woman. To hell with y'all right now because I got my woman or I got my man.
To me, that's just, to me.
I've seen it. I have seen it
all the time.
I've had it done to me. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But that is immaturity, though.
Of course.
People do that.
But sometimes people do it, unconsciously, like not even realizing, oh, I done cut off all my friends. Or when your friends call and say, hey, you want to do something? No, I'm going with my man here, or I'm going with my lady there. But it's all the damn time. You got to have a balance. You have to have, because if anything goes wrong, then all of a sudden you can't just come back to those friends that you kind of push to the side and then want them to understand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
But because you're going to need them when times go bad, or you're going to need them if you just need somebody to talk to about your relationship if it hasn't broken up, if you haven't been broken up. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that's like one of the keys there. And, just know that you're going to need friends, you're going to need family in the long run. So, and also, don't ever think that nobody's going to love you again like somebody, like they did. And we'll go ahead and elaborate into that if you want to go on a break or something.
We'll take a break. When we come back, man, we're going to keep riding on this subject.
Yeah, and keep calling in, people.
Give that number, Lisa.
561-288-9131.
We'll be back.
If you want the truth, tune into Real Talk with Mike and Lisa on Real Entertainment Radio.
Looking for a great place to head after a long day at work? Look no farther than 5 Star Sports Bar and Grill in South Bay. 5 Star has an awesome happy hour from 5 until 7 every day and also has daily drink specials. The nights are right with 5 Star. Thursday night is Ladies Night. Friday features Kill the Keg Night with live trivia and karaoke. And Saturday is Grown and Mature Night featuring Rhythm and Blues. Stop by 5 Star Sports Bar and Grill for the best food in town. 5 Star is located at 510 U.S. Highway 27 North in South Bay.
Adults have the power to stop bullying in our schools. I'm Dennis Van Rokel, president of the National Education Association. Bullying has far-reaching effects from a decline in academic performance to physical illness, depression, or worse. Help us create safe, bully-free learning environments for all students. One caring adult can make all the difference. Be that adult and take the pledge at NEA.org/bully-free.
A message from the National Education Association.
Ladies and gentlemen, in case you were wondering, Real Talk with Mike and Lisa.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Is about to bring the house down.
This is the remix, Gentleman's remix. Yes. You ready? Yeah. Where you want me to start? Right there. Did you receive my invitation? You did. I see that you RSVP, no hesitation. 3 letters on the bottom. Bring your body. Nothing more in my dress code is strictly enforced, but feel free to come undressed. Ooh, girl, slow it down a bit. Moving a thing like that, girl, you gon' end this party quick. Talking about my bag, give me 10 minutes, round to be greater. While we're waiting, come here, baby. Let me taste your party favor. When I put my mouth on you, kiss you right there, rock that body. Treat you like good, good food. Girl, your body's my dinner party. I know you like it too. The legs won't stop shaking. Girl, you're invited to my dinner party. Your body's the entree. Oh, girl, you should know that love is my favorite dish. You want it, your mind belong. Just lay back and let me grant your wish. Girl, you should know that love is my favorite dish. You want it, your mind. Hold on, you like that, baby? I can't lie, I won't lie. It's amazing. My faces, go places. You're taking me. Baby, take your time, now there's no need to rush. We can go another round if that's what you want. 'Cause tonight it's going down, yeah, you know it's going down. We in the zone now, don't stop. Keep your hands on me. Just be right there, rock that body. I can't keep my hands off you. Your body is my party. I'm doing this little dance for you. You got me so excited. Now it's just me and you. Your body's my party. Let's get started. Oh, boy, you should know. It's always on my mind. I'm not gonna fight it. I want it all the time. Boy, you should know that your love is always on my mind. And I can't deny it. I want you, I want you. The things I wanna do for you. I wanna do for you, baby. My body's calling you. I hear your body calling me, baby.
Keep this frequency clear. If you want the truth,
you want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Tune into Real Talk. With Mike and Lisa.
Let's get to the real thing.
On Real Entertainment Radio.
I wear a mean dark pair of shades. And you can't see my eyes unless my head is bent. You dig?
Ballin'. What's going on? We are back.
So silly.
You know we ballin'.
That used to be the song, though.
That was a song, boy. Hey, we back. Real Entertainment Radio. Real Talk with Mike and Lisa. Y'all know how we doing it, man. We doing it big. You know, we just give y'all the highlights on Live Talk Radio. Man, Lisa, the callers are calling.
Yes, they are.
People are calling, man, and the phone lines are packed. I think that we need to go right back to the phone line.
Let's do it.
We're talking about a hot topic tonight. Y'all keep
Two
listening.
of them. The politics and the relationships.
Yeah, y'all call us up, man. Phone lines are open, 561-288-9131.
Oh, that was insane. Go ahead, boy.
Yeah, boy. All right, let's bring them on. Caller, you on the air. This is Real Talk with Mike and Lisa. What's going on?
How's everybody doing tonight?
Hi, Wayne.
Dwayne from Canton.
And speaking of Camden, New Jersey, man, I know y'all going to turn into the football game tomorrow night with Devin Steele and his daughter and everything.
Who?
Devin Steele, Devin Steele for the Cincinnati Bengals. His daughter had cancer and everything.
Oh. Man.
I just, he's playing tomorrow night. It's a big game tomorrow night. I might get to see it. I might not. But I just wanted to mention that they're from Camden.
Oh, they
are? A lot of people don't know. Them two people, they're from Camden, New Jersey.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
They were both born here. They're out there in Cincinnati. But she had a, successful cancer surgery, and she's going to get to see her dad play tomorrow night on Thursday night football. And, she's going to be in the stands. Beautiful thing. I just wanted to share that since I'm from Camden.
No.
We only hear bad things about my city.
That's what's up.
But that's a good thing right there.
That is.
So what's going on?
Whole lot of everything and a whole lot of nothing.
We're just keeping it real over here.
I've been saying it all night.
We're keeping it real.
Yeah, I see y'all talking about breakups or something.
Well, we're talking about how to, number one, how do you deal with a breakup and what the things to do and what not to do.
Well, what I do, I recommend not to do. I'm not even going to say that, but
why not?
Everybody, you don't. Of course, you don't want to do drugs and drink. A lot of people do messed up things just to cope.
That's true.
A lot of people might hit the bottle and things like that.
Yep.
That's the thing that you pray that don't happen.
Because you know what, it may make you feel happy, and it's a depressant, and it isn't. But it's not a sustainable way to keep yourself feeling good. If your mind is down in the dumps, alcohol or whatever will push you into a deeper depression.
Yeah, I know. But somebody who's going through that ain't hearing that.
No, of course not. I'm just making a suggestion. I'm just saying.
I know, but that's one thing. But that could be a real hurtful thing.
Of course.
Of course, for one person it's going to be hurtful, and the other person is going to be happy. The person who did the breaking up was most likely they went with somebody else, or they set up. They're going to be happy and they leave. The other person, they're going to be blown away. Can't believe it happened to them in most cases. When the handwriting might have been on the wall the whole entire time. But, somebody's going to hurt. It could be painful. There's no telling what, I wish there was a magic pill somebody could tell me if it ever happens to me again, what to do. It's just.
Well, I always say this, and some people disagree with me, but I think the first thing that you need to do is to get yourself together. Get you together. Get back to your own happiness. Because if you can't walk in your house, lock your door, and be happy with you, how are you going to be happy with anybody else into your life? You can't. You got to get yourself together first. Then you can invite somebody into your world.
I agree with that. And I was following the thread on Facebook, and I tend to say, although you might use people, but I tend to say no. If you jump into another relationship, although it's most likely going to be a temporary relationship, and as long as the other person the same thing don't happen to them, and you don't wind up hurting them, that could be a good thing to get out with somebody else to ease the pain. I did that before, and after a while, I said, I don't want to be with that person. But at the same time, you're over that person, and you're single, and you're free, and that worked fine for me, on a couple occasions.
Right.
But that second person, it never lasted or anything.
No, because you're trying to fill a void quickly, because of the fact that, just like the other caller said, he did that. He jumped into, other people's beds because he didn't want to feel alone. He didn't want to be by himself.
That's the hardest thing, to be alone, especially if, you have to get in that same bed that they slept in with you.
Right.
You get in that bed, they're not there. You want to go sleep on the couch downstairs or something.
Yeah. But also when you jump into it and it's just sleeping with other people to fill a void that, your ex is not there, but then that's going to create a domino effect too, because now you're going to sleep with somebody. You're not really caring about them. You just feeling a void, but now you're going to hurt them in the process. Then they're going to feel some type of way about you using them, so to speak, and it's just going to create a problem.
A lot of times, Lisa, just say that it was me and I just met you somewhere. I just got over, what's his name? And, you're going to know that. You're not going to allow that to happen. You're not going to say, this guy is reading out of me. I'm going to be there for him and everything. I'm going to give him a shot or whatever. But, most likely that other person is, has to be a complete idiot not to know that.
Not necessarily,
I shouldn't say that.
No, you're going to say an idiot, not necessarily. If a man talks a good game as far as to get a woman and act like they're okay, because there's some good actors out there. You can act like you were okay coming from a breakup, and fool a lot of people just to satisfy yourself.
I'm talking about being straight up, and they know what's happening.
Straight up is different. You tell somebody straight up, then that's up to them to make that choice if they want to sleep with you or not.
Exactly. That's playing games. You sit up there and do that, and
the reality is a lot of people.
I didn't go that route.
The reality is a lot of people break up. Well, go into other relationships, knowing that going from one relationship to the next relationship. That happens a lot. Lot. And I'm struggling.
Mike, do you think that you said that happens a lot? But do you think that happens a lot? I mean, do you think that when they get right into that next relationship, most of the time that relationship is a successful one?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing.
Not the majority of the time.
I can't say the majority of the time, but I can say that we just can't. To me, I don't think we can rule out the fact that relationship has to be a unsuccessful relationship.
I'm not saying that they're all unsuccessful, but most rebound relationships don't work out.
So many people. Matter of fact, the majority of people, and I don't have no research in front of me, but I want to even go on the limb and say you have more people jump in from one relationship to the next than you have people sitting back and say, "Hey, let me get myself together before I move in."
Right, and I
definitely agree with that. Nobody's gonna sit back, unless they're not hurt. Somebody who's hurt is not gonna say, "I'm just gonna sit back here and just hurt." They're gonna want to get in something, but then again, people are only allowed to do that.
But that's why we're in the situation. That's why we're in the situation we're in now when it comes to relationships, because of that.
They're in the situation they're in.
But I'm talking about across the board. There are a lot more single people than there are married people, and it's because people have been hurt, people have been abused emotionally, mentally, whatever you want to call it. So now everybody got up these barriers, or if somebody is on a get back, like I'm gonna get them before you get me type of thing. So that's what I'm saying.
Okay, let me
just so you saying it's not more like the one person just cannot. In other words, I'm single. I'm a nice person and I'm single.
Yeah.
Somebody else who might hear me right now, they could be a very nice person and could also be single. And I think it's a thing where me and that person who might share same interests, might be interested in one another, everything. It's just we just never hook up with one another. And I think I just keep running into a whole bunch of idiots or people who are not,
I think that's one of the major issues right there. You saying keep running into idiots.
Exactly.
Now here's the thing.
Not you,
Dwayne. I'm just speaking in general. Don't take that. Don't personalize that. Okay. Here's what you asked me a moment ago. Is it possible to have a relationship after moving to another relationship? Yeah, kind of sort of on those lines. Let's say I'm just going to use it as an example just for the sake of this argument that we have in here. Let's say you've been in a relationship for 5 years and you've been away from that person for 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Can you actually move into a relationship with a sane person? I would say yes.
You said, can I get into a relationship?
I'm talking about anybody at that point. I mean, here's the issue now. You're going to have some baggage going into that relationship.
A lot of it.
Are you able to deal with your personal baggage and move into this relationship with this other person? And sometimes people are.
Well, let me tell you. Let me tell you this. That's one thing that happens.
Absolutely, that's my point. Yeah, that's my point. You're making my point. Yeah, you're making my point.
100%. If you take that garbage with you from the last relationship,
ain't gonna work.
That is not gonna work.
Nope.
But
let me tell you, I can meet somebody and this happened when I was in my early 20s. I was all upset over this girl, and then I met this girl from the suburb. I'm from the hood. I met this girl from the suburbs. I went down. Man, they had this pool in the yard and everything. Go in Florida, so y'all know that stuff. Here is not that way. This girl lived out there. Her parents went away for 2 weeks. I sit out there and had barbecue. They turned the barbecue. They turned this knob and turned the barbecue.
They were going for 2 weeks.
They turned the knob and I always had to use sticks and everything. They turned the knob, and I had steak and eggs on the grill outside, swimming in the pool instead of taking a bath. And I sit up there. And I was upset over this girl, and within a week or so, I forgot all about that girl. So it depends on that other person and what, I ain't gonna say what they could bring to the table, but the happiness they could bring into your life.
Okay.
And that person brought a lot of happiness into my life that I was never had before.
How long did that last?
It lasted until I went to school. I went back to college, and then I just
you forgot about
that was summer fling.
Because I got my
just getting your rock.
Now hold on. Did you two break up, or did you just go back to school and say, "Oh, that was it, summer's over"?
No, we basically went our own way. We basically went our own ways, and I also, to the day,
mutually,
I run into her, and I'm glad to see I know her parents and everything.
Okay.
And they're very nice.
Did you thank her for the summer?
Summertime.
Hey, Mike.
Did you thank her and say, "Girl, I had an awesome summer"?
I hear Will Smith in the background.
That's all it wound up being. That's all it wound up being was a good summer, basically. I went back that October 10th. I started school at October 10th. And, that's pretty much when I just didn't have the time. I also worked.
As long as you didn't break her heart, I'm okay with that.
No, the heart wasn't broken enough.
All right.
And, Mike, before I hang up this phone, I got to say a happy belated, a couple days late birthday to you.
Thank you, my brother.
Did you tell me happy birthday?
I posted a happy birthday to you.
Okay, I was just checking.
Like,
I saw it. I'm just messing with you. I saw it.
No, because Mike is celebrating his birthday this weekend, November the 8th, and November the 8th is my birthday. That is my birthday, November the 8th.
Okay.
So I'll be asking you, are you going to say happy birthday?
Y'all got the same birthday. Happy birthday.
No, mine the 3rd. I'm celebrating mine on the 8th.
Oh, okay.
But let me tell you, big election yesterday, I was born November 8th, 1960. It was just when Barack Obama ran for president. If you Google what happened on November 8th, 1960, I'm surprised I just found out what happened the day I was born.
What happened?
John F. Kennedy was elected president.
All right now.
What is that?
John F. Kennedy was elected president.
I said, my mom didn't know. I thought that was something that y'all would know.
Yeah, that's like.
But they didn't. They did not know.
Good.
I told them 8 years ago when Barack Obama ran for president. That's when I found out.
Wow.
But apparently November 8th was election day in 1960, and I was born that day around the same time that evening when he got elected.
Wow, that is big. Now, Dwayne, just so you know, we will be giving you a big shout out for your birthday on the 8th, because we're going to be broadcasting live on Real Entertainment Radio from my party. So if you tuned in, we'll be talking to you. I will have my phone. I will give y'all my Google Voice number that will go into our studio.
Dwayne gonna get a shout out.
We're gonna give you a big shout out. So I will give that information on Facebook. You can call. You can talk to me. You can talk to my sister. You can talk to Lisa if you want to.
Why you gotta put that in anyway if I wanted to? You know what? I ain't coming. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying,
you know I'm gonna be there. Y'all having cake.
I really thought that I would be there. I really did.
I wish you would have been able to make it.
I really thought when he first said that, I was like, plenty of time for me to get there, but things happened. Yeah. I had a little problem with my truck, my ice cream truck. I hope to get that fixed real soon.
Hey,
and be on my way down there.
Things happen, but
yeah, because we got a condo to sell too, by the way.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Dwayne, things happen. We're not going to cry about spilled milk, but what I'm saying to you, since you can't come to the party, we're going to bring the party to you.
All right. See, how you like that?
All right.
Okay.
I think this is going to be, although I'll probably spend it alone, maybe with my daughter.
Aw, don't say
that. I think that this will be my happiest birthday party my happiest birthday that I
really?
Yes, I really do. There's no question. And you want to hear something that's crazy, although I never spent a birthday together. My baby mommy's birthday on the same day mine's on. Her birthday is also November 8th. My baby mommy.
You know, he's the first person, instead of saying my baby mama, he said my baby mommy. That's so cute.
I think the mama, I think that's a southern thing.
That's cute, though.
Hold on.
We
I'm
say baby
really trying
mommy
to
up here.
understand what you're saying to me. You saying that your daughter's mother's birthday is on the same day yours?
Yes.
You know, sometimes two sides don't get along.
And we fight every birthday. We fight every birthday.
But you heard what I said, Dwayne? You know, two of the same sides don't really get along.
Why are you killing me right now, man? That's one of the.
He gave me a baby, though. He gave me a baby, though. I tell you, one birthday we spent together. We went out to eat, and guess where we went out? I'm like the best food that I ever had.
Where?
It tasted smart. My Pizza Hut. I don't care what nobody said. Man,
stop it. Did you just say Pizza Hut?
Yeah, I said Pizza Hut. It tastes better. I could go wherever you want to go at downtown Palm Beach, spend $75 for a meal, whatever.
You spent $75 at Pizza Hut?
No, I said I could go downtown and West Palm Beach. $75.
What the hell did y'all eat at Pizza Hut for $75?
No, I was on Pizza Hut $6.99 and get whatever I see on TV.
Okay, you know the menu.
No, you heard he said whatever he sees on
TV.
Pretty much what's advertised.
Okay, I saw on Channel 7 y'all had a large two-topping.
Here's my daughter just popped in the room. Renee, come and say hi to everybody.
Yeah, let's speak to her.
Renee, come here.
Did you hear him?
Come here, Renee, come here.
You're like he's snatching her up. Come here.
I don't want to talk, Daddy. Stop.
Oh, you creep.
She called him a creep. They got Cujo in the back. What in the hell is going on right now?
Janae.
You can't hear anything. He's in the background. He's trying to snatch the dog, the daughter.
Oh, they didn't want to say. She don't want to talk.
she like.
Did she call you a creep?
Yeah.
That is.
We have fun together.
No, I think that's cute.
I know people can sit up there and say, "Oh, don't be friends with your kids and everything." I disagree with that. We have fun together.
You can be friends with them when they're grown, not growing up. You be parents.
I remember time she came and said, "Dad, you want her sister spend a night here?" I said, "Dad, can Suzanne spend a night here?" I'm like, "Can she spend a night here? This is Friday night. I'm trying to get rid of you." I'm talking about something she's gonna say. I'm trying, but we have fun like that.
Dwayne, before we let you go, man, I just want to say, man, I think you're an awesome father, though. Okay?
Yes, you are.
I think you sacrificed a lot, to raise your daughter, and I know that's been an issue for you in the past. But you're trying to come to terms with that. You kind of feel salty about how the mother, and not trying to put your business out there, but you put that on the radio several times.
Yeah.
But man, I just want to commend you and say, you know what? Thank God for you, and thanks that you were able to step up and be a father to your daughter. So I want to commend you.
A lot of men would have done what you've done.
Some people might say it was pure hell, but it's all good memories now, and that's why I say, especially my last almost 4 years now, me being away from Florida, because that's my cash cow.
Yeah,
me being away from there, it really hurt me. But that's why I'm trying to get down there now.
You can sell ice cream year round, Dwayne, in Florida.
No, that's the only time I make money down there is when they cut the sugar cane.
Yeah.
When the sugar cane stops, so does the income.
Well, you know what you need to do, man. So it's been a pleasure having you on the show.
I need to get down there. I need to have gotten down there a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I remember that. I was going to remind you that, but never mind.
Yeah. So, I'll be down there soon. I never got, usually I'm always there before, that Black Friday.
Well, Dwayne, man, hey, we're going to go ahead and go into another break. It was excellent having you on the show.
All right, talk to you guys on Saturday.
All right, sweetheart. Love you.
On Saturday.
Same here.
All righty. Bye-bye.
That was Dwayne Davis.
That's our Dwayne.
Calling from Canton.
Yeah. You want to take another break?
Yeah, let's go into another break, man. We going in. Dwayne is a funny guy.
I love Dwayne. You got to love him.
Yes,
you got to love him.
Sir.
And we're going to come back with a couple of more solutions for you guys as far as getting over these breakups, and hopefully we've given you some, positive information, positive feedback on how to cope. And again, you're welcome to call in. You have any questions, call us in, but we're going to take a break real quick and we will be back.
You are listening to Real Talk. Real Talk. With Mike and Lisa, the hottest talk radio show on the world.
Yeah. Hey, hit records on my demo. Did y'all
now get the memo. I do not stay at the Intercontinental, and anything I got is not a rental. I own that mom. Figured out this shit is simple. My stock been going.
Once again, that gives your number one adult atmosphere in the Palm Beaches. We are the often imitated but never duplicated, the most anticipated and highly rated. We are Jazz After Dark. So come one, come all, it's officially fall, y'all, and the best boogie in town is still around. Tell a friend of your next of kin where it's happening. Friday, November 21st at the Dan Calloway Recreational Complex, Riviera Beach. It's about to go down. And just for your entertainment pleasures, we've got the All-Stars. The All-Stars of B.B. King live at Jazz After Dark. Showtime 8 p.m. until midnight. Food vendors on site. Beverages and cocktails on hand. Kids carry ages 5 through 15. Security strictly enforced. So don't beat me there, beat me there. I'm your man Kenny Love, and for ticket information and talent inquiries, please dial 561-845-4070. We're Jazz After Dark, but what's more important is where it starts, in parks.
If you have any questions, Mike and Lisa have the answers. Call us at 561-288-9131. 561-288-9131.
Baby, let me explain to you what I'm saying.
What you saying?
It's not even like that.
It wasn't like that, but I saw you.
Baby, I don't love her.
You don't love me? You know what? I don't even want to talk to you.
She don't mean nothing to me.
I don't want to see your face.
She was just telling
I just want to see you walking through that door. There ain't nothing else to say.
Why we gotta do it like this? Baby, damn.
Come home late, it seems you barely beat the sun. Tapping my shoulder, thinking you gon' get you some. Smelling like some fragrance that I don't even wear. So if you want some love, then I suggest you go back there where you came from. Day to day with you is always something else, working my nerve. God knows that I don't deserve what you put me through, 'cause I've been so true to you. For you to come at me with another lame excuse. See, I heard it all before. All of your lies, all of your sweet talk, baby this, baby that. But your lies ain't working now. Now look who's hurting now. Look who's hurting. I had to shut you down. I had to shut you down. Play the fool for. I was your fool. I believed in you. Yes I did. Yes I did. But your lies ain't working. Lies ain't working. Look who's hurting now. Look who's hurting now. I had to shut you down. I had to shut you down. What were you thinking? Bringing her into our home. In our bed, you must have fell and bumped your head, messing up my sheets and violating me. Got me about to call my peace and take it to the streets. Nothing you can do, and there's nothing you can say that could persuade me to stay with you another day. You have crossed the line to the point of no return. What you do from here on out, I am no longer concerned. See, I heard it all before. Let me explain, baby. It's not what you think. That's what you said to me. But your lies ain't working now. Now look who's hurting now. Now I had to shut you down. Shut you down. Shut you down. Played the fool before. You had a good game, I must admit. I was it, but now it's over. But your lies ain't working now. Now look who's hurting now. Look who's hurting now. I had to shut you down. I had to shut you down. Ooh, I used to hang on to your every word. But the more you lied to me, the more I heard. The things you used to say would sound so sweet. I'm not quick to believe. Heard it all before. I was at work. It wasn't my car you saw, baby. I swear it wasn't me. Lies ain't working. Lies
case you were wondering. Real Talk with Mike and Lisa is about to bring the house down.
All right, we back. This is Real Talk with Mike and Lisa on Real Entertainment Radio, the hottest online talk radio show on the web. We bringing y'all the hottest topics too.
Yes, we are.
Lisa in the house, man. Lisa, turn up.
I try.
She turned up right now. Man, the phone lines are off the chain, man. I think at this point right now, hey, we already know what the topic is.
Yes.
I think we just go straight to the phone lines, man.
Yeah, go ahead. Just go ahead.
All right, let's bring the first caller on. Caller, you on the air. This is Real Talk with Mike and Lisa. What's going on?
Hello.
What's going on?
Hey, man, we here. How about you?
I'm here, my brother. How you doing, Miss Lisa?
I'm good. How are you?
That's a gentleman, right?
Yes, he is.
That's a gentleman.
Everybody else, I'm like, what up, Mike?
Yeah. Now, hold on now.
You had me all in my feelings.
Hold on. Either they say, what's up, Mike, or they go and say, hey, Lisa. Oh, hey, Mike.
Well, see, he was nice about it. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
That's good.
What we talking about tonight?
Getting over how to get over a breakup and the things to do and things not to do.
Okay. Wow.
That's a good one, huh?
Yeah, that's good. But basically, when you're going through something of that nature, as far as a breakup, you just got to pace yourself. You can't rush yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Don't never rush into something different.
Right.
Because it's not fair to the other person that you rush into a relationship with.
See what I've been saying all night.
Because you're still praying, you're still carrying that heartache and that pain.
That's right.
From that last relationship. And even though you don't mean it, but at that time you just tend to, unleash or, let the beast out. And that attitude and that anger and frustration that you have, it gets poured out on the wrong person. And it can make you a break. Love is a crazy thing. But you just got to, like I said, just pace yourself and think about what really happened.
That's right.
Never doubt yourself. Never say, oh, it was something I did wrong. Hey, if it was meant to be, it would be. If not, let it go.
Yeah, you got to think everything through, but not think it through obsessively. You can go ahead and mull it over as many times as necessary within reason, but you got to consider all the reasons that you did break up.
Yeah. When you break down situations of that nature, you got to really just analyze the whole situation, the pros and the cons. See, a lot of people love to dwell on the negative things that came out of a relationship that ended abruptly or that ended, without warning.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So they always, the first thing that happens, me and my girlfriend just broke up. So every time somebody else mentioned her name, I want to call out her name. That deep.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that. You know what I'm saying? I want to disrespect them, but the whole while I was with her for 5 years, that was bait. That was boo.
Exactly.
I loved you.
Exactly.
But now that we're not together, I'm gonna call you everything.
That's
but it happens a lot, though.
Yeah, it does, man.
It happens. It happens on both sides, though, bro.
Yeah.
And, you know, females do the same thing.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? The whole while you was with a dude and everything was going good between you and dude.
You booed up.
Boo, boo,
You booed up.
All of a sudden, that old dirty dog, or that's an old heifer over there. Okay, why now? Why now she's the bad guy or he's the bad guy?
Well,
yeah.
You know why.
And you got to figure out, you know what, and that's causing, that's putting blame on the other person. But then at the end of the day, you're not sitting there thinking about, okay, what did I do to mess this up too? Because it goes both ways.
Yeah, it does.
A relationship breaks up for many reasons. It's not just one person most of the time.
You know, you cheat on that female and expect her to be nice. I understand that. Vice versa, the guy.
Oh no.
No.
Every dog gonna have his day.
Yeah, absolutely.
But at the same time, we are grown-ups. You did what you did. Okay, guess what? We're not together. If you cheat on me and I feel like this is what I need to do, we need to end that relationship, which is chances are we never end a relationship while being cheated on once. But if I feel like we wanted to end that relationship, just end the relationship. You don't have to call her all kind of B's and tricks and this and that because she cheated on you and vice versa. It's just like, okay, you did that, you hurt me. I'm not going to allow you to hurt me anymore. I'm moving on.
Yep.
Be grown folks about it. And I know we're sitting on the side of the microphone talking trash right now because we're not in this situation.
But we have been.
Yeah, but we have been in this situation.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Yeah, but that's one of the biggest things. And another big issue for me that you see on a regular basis is, and this thing is more so from the women's perspective, a woman's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Soon as something goes wrong between her and the dude, or something happens, I need to keep charging my work clothes out your truck. But as soon as something happens, the first thing you want to say, "Oh, you winning, man. Oh, you shout job," and they want to try to degrade you, bro. Come on.
Yeah, that's true.
We were together for 5 years. Don't tell me we just only made out one time in 5 years. So in 5 years, baby, you hurt me. Oh, baby, stop this. Oh, I get things in my stomach. But then as soon as we break up and you see me walking around the mall, I done moved on, and now I'm walking around the mall with the new boo. Now, sausage, minute man, this, that. Now you want to talk bad about it.
But you know what? Hey, you know what? I'm going to decipher that for you. You know what? I'm going to tell everybody that's listening right now why we do that. Like, either why women do that, sometimes men do it too, right? But here's the thing. The less attractive you find them, so you're trying to find all the turnoffs from them. So the less attractive you find them, the quicker you feel like you can get over them.
But are those turnoffs or those fabricated lies?
Sometimes they're fabricated, but it seems like when you want to throw the bad things out or make these snide comments, it's like it's making you feel better, and think it's helping you get over them, but it really isn't. It's like a jealousy thing too, especially we see that your man or your ex-man with another woman. Now you're going to start throwing shots at him unnecessarily because you're hurting, so now you want him to hurt or you want her to feel some type of way.
Yeah.
That's not the grown-up thing to do, but hey, your emotions, your ego takes over.
Yeah. Then a whole while you looking at me like, you didn't mean nothing to me. Now you want to talk about my mama. You want to talk about my, that's your mama. You know what I'm saying? You want to, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
But on the serious note, for one to go through those emotional, changes in their lives as it refers to a relationship, the only thing that I would say to someone that goes through that or has gone through that or going through that if there's children involved, if there are children involved,
see, that's a whole different ball game right there.
Let's keep it 100 and be grown-ups about everything that's going on.
Exactly.
Because you have a lot of situations where, because I and my baby mama is not seeing eye to eye, now baby mama want to keep me away from my kids. Baby mama don't want, she's telling my kids all day and things about me. Oh, your daddy don't want you. And she, and you putting this, you setting this tone, or you're setting this cycle. You're making a ticking time bomb ready to explode because you're giving all these false impressions to kids that don't deserve what it is that you're giving them.
Why is that though, man? I mean, why is that? Why is it that when a relationship don't work, the parents seems to put the kids in the middle of it or use the kids as a pawn? Now we talked about that.
Yeah, we had this topic also.
Out of there. Okay. She don't often work the same. Recognize
okay, you're on another subject now.
All right.
You on another radio show in the middle?
No, I'm dealing with an in-school teacher.
I know. But
yeah, and I see you see it more and more in today's society where you got a single mom and you got the father. He's present when he's allowed to, and it's like if that situation is like you have some of these mothers, because of the way that the relationship ended, they try to use those kids, like Miss Lisa just said, as a pawn. Oh, I'm only going to allow the children to come spend time with you or let you be in their lives when it's convenient for me.
Yeah.
When I want to go out, or when I want to go do this, or when I want to go do that, you want to come get the children. But then, when I just pop up out of the blue, want to spend time with my kids, because I'm not with you, you have an issue. And you try to deprive me from that relationship with my kids.
Yeah. Yeah, we had that topic before about that too, like using the kids as pawns.
Yes, we did.
Which we very much frown upon. Thank you very much.
Yes. This whole emotional and how to and how not, what to do and what not to do thing when dealing with a emotional breakup or whatnot, it can spin in all different directions.
Yeah.
It can spin because the same thing with the kids and two different parents. Okay, baby mama, if baby daddy done moved on, got married, and got him a woman, don't get mad because that man bring his children over and the baby mama or the wifey or the new woman spending time with his children. Only they're not doing nothing to disrespect how you raise your children or how you and your baby daddy raise your children. Don't say, I want my children around that. Come on, really.
Grow up.
That just goes back to your emotions. You're letting your emotions take over. So, yeah.
Grow up.
And I totally agree with everything you said. You hit the nail on the head.
Now, Jason, before I let you go.
Yeah, bro.
I have one question for you before you leave.
Yeah, bro.
Give me your Mobo prediction.
Mobo prediction, bro. Okay. Now, my Mobo prediction is all depending on starting quarterback PHS. The stats has proof. When we have, in the 11, Bernard Davis starting as quarterback, our success rate has been greater. Then we have, I guess, number 15, young man by the name of Josh, when he started. So, based on those stats, if our coaches really want to preserve the integrity of Polk High School and start Bernard Davis, let me say that again, for anybody who knows the coaches of Polk High School, And if you are listening as a coach of the whole high school, starting Bernard Davis, that's quarterback for Hope to beat the brakes off the league.
Uh-oh.
And there you have it.
Well, I appreciate that, brother. I hope they listen.
Happy belated birthday to you, bro.
Thank you, man.
You know, I'm going to try to slide through on Saturday.
You're going to slide through.
You know,
I need you to slide through.
You're going to slide through.
I'm going to slide because I want to meet Miss Lisa in person. You know, I heard her voice, but I want to put a face. I see the face on Facebook, but I want to put an actual face to the voice and introduce myself and just say, hey, you know, because great minds think alike. So y'all just keep up the good work and keep
Thank
these
you.
type things going. All right, Mike, you already know I got your back, bro.
No doubt, man. One love to you.
All right, y'all be good.
All right, have a good night.
All right, Lisa. Hey, Lisa, you heard the man. Hey,
I heard.
You heard.
I got so many people talking about, okay, I want to
you.
see you in person. I want to see you in person. All right.
All right, at the party. Oh, boy, you better put your red dress.
I ain't put on no red dress.
Put on your high heels.
I put on the high heels. And I put on the perfume. You want to finish the song?
Hey, I guess I need to go find that song and just put that Johnny Gill on.
My.
My.
Hey,
man, you be rocking. You had me rocking earlier too, though.
I know. Well, I sent you the playlist, so
I saw it.
You know what? This has been a really good show. I think that we gave out some pretty good advice and information, and we appreciate the people that did call in and give their advice on this subject. Amen. Because you know, like we always say, we bring up a topic, but we always try to have a solution as well. So I think that we gave out some good advice. I think some people might, you know, take it for what it is. And this topic actually came from one of our readers, one of our listeners, one of our group members. Now, I haven't seen him or heard from him all night, so, you know, I'll get on him later if he didn't hear the show.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'll deal with that later and I'll let you guys know. But, you know, we appreciate you guys calling in and giving us your feedback. And, you know, just letting us know how you feel about, you know, certain things and certain subjects. So we are very, very grateful.
Oh, yeah, we are, man. I think that was a pretty good show.
Oh, yeah. And you know me, I always got to, you know, I throw that last little comment out there to wrap it up.
Go ahead. Hit him
so, you know, comment. just in general, just to close it out from the entire subject, because, you know, I always have that solution. Yes. With any breakup, it's going to be hard. You're going to experience the worst pain in your life. You'll think you're never going to find anybody else like that person. You're going to cry yourself to sleep multiple times, might scream, throw crap, and think you're not worth it. But there's always sunshine behind rain, and you'll get out of it. It gets better. It might take a long time. It might not, but it will get better. And you have to go through the pain before you have the strength to see the sunshine. So always remember that.
And with that being said, I don't think I have to even say anything else other than wrap this show up.
Yes.
It's been a great show. Thank
yes,
y'all
it has. Once again, we have some awesome listeners. We have some awesome people in our discussion group. And we thank you guys so much for your support. So much for your support. Our loyal fans, we love you, love you, love you.
Thank y'all.
And for the new listeners, there was a couple of new listeners tonight. So we thank you guys for tuning in and listening to us for the first time.
Oh, yeah. No
Appreciate
doubt,
it.
Man. And Lisa, man, you did an awesome job again, as always.
And you as well, Mr. Steele.
Well, thank you. Thank you. We have a big birthday party coming up.
Yes. And I saw his outfit, everybody. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I saw it. It's not linen. Hallelujah. Thank God, because I would have punched him in the face if it was linen.
Boy. I said linen about 8 years ago, boy. Lisa,
you better not wear linen.
Let me live down the fact that we're in Florida now in the summer months. Linen is appropriate. In the winter months, I don't think it's that appropriate. But
whatever.
One thing about Lisa, she's not going to allow me to live it down.
No.
And I understand that.
Nope,
so
not going to do it.
she's going to keep on me. So
Yep.
I'm okay with that.
Sure will. I have to. You know, we got to keep each other balanced,
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, it wouldn't be right if it wasn't checks and balances.
That's right. I'm not going to let you go out looking crazy, especially at your birthday party.
Girl,
Come on.
child, boo.
You busting there with a linen suit on with some sandals?
In
I
the
would throw
wintertime?
your cake at you.
Yes. Oh, speaking of cake, I haven't heard anything about a cake yet.
Mike, don't play with me.
But I'm sure it's going to be
because
cake.
if there won't be cake, I'm not coming.
Man, look, we're going to have some curry chicken.
I don't give a damn about the
We
food.
got
I
some
want the
rice and
cake.
peas. We can have some buffalo dip. I mean,
You know the cake is my main priority right
okay,
now.
So I'm gonna have to talk with my sister
And whipped cream frosting.
and my cousins
prefer.
who love cake.
All right, please don't make it chocolate.
Man, we love y'all.
Then I'm going home.
All right.
Yes, we love you guys. We got ADD, so we kind of go off the
we
beaten
just
path
go-
sometimes.
Sometimes we all over the place.
Yeah.
But you know,
Two ADD people together is a bad situation.
Hey, but guess what? We give y'all some hot topics.
We bring it back though. We get some hot topics. Thank you
We get
guys
some
for
hot
joining us tonight.
All right, Lisa, you already gave your last closing word.
Yes.
Can we go now, Lisa?
Yes, we can.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
It's real, it's real. It's real. Oh, we back. Shorty, what up? Come on.
Shorty, say what's your price? Just to back it up, you can hold my eyes. Now let's say you owe me something.
Yeah, owe me back like you owe your tax. Owe me back like 40 acres to blacks.